Hello, class. To tell you the story, I'm gonna take you back to last summer of 2021. My family and I were taking a trip to Punta Cana because my godmother was gonna get married. And it was in total 28 of us between family and friends. And we all gathered together and decided that the best place to do it, money and expenses and everything was gonna be in Punta Cana. Since a wedding here for how many people we were gonna do it was gonna be, way more expensive. And then nothing. My mom checked everybody's passport. I mean, not everybody, only hers and my dad's. And she saw that they were good, and she booked the flights. And everybody was super excited, and everybody thought that everything was fine. Except the night before the trip, she double checks. And when she double checks, she checks my passport. And it turned out that my passport had been expired. Because what happened is that my passport, since I was a minor, had a different expiration date than theirs. So my passport expires when I turned 18, and I had turned 18 the same year, but like months before. And then my American passport was expired. Thankfully, though, I had a Cuban passport, which was not expired. But we didn't know, like, still, even Cubans cannot travel to Punta Cana without having a visa, so like without being allowed. So we didn't think that I was gonna be able to go, but it was like a long shot. So the morning of, we wake up, we go to the airport, and we get to customs, and they let us through, and then we're all like excited. We're like, yes, we're all gonna be able to go, because they had said that if I couldn't go, obviously my mom and my dad weren't gonna go either, because they weren't gonna leave me behind. And then everybody was super excited to go. But then the problem was customs in Punta Cana. So when we arrived there and we showed them my American passport, they immediately noticed that it was expired. They couldn't let us in the country. And then we had to talk to the director of the airport and everything to tell them what had happened, and to show them that we had like a present passport, the Cuban passport. We didn't have a visa though. And then we explained that it was my godmother's wedding, and they made an exception for us. But I mean, if there's something that I learned is, don't assume things. Don't assume that just because my parents were they were still available to travel, that since I had renewed it at the same time, mine was too. Double check and make sure that everything is right before you book your flights, because I could have easily stayed and not been able to go to the wedding. Thank you.